Alright, welcome to North Sun Tabletop Games, and today we're going to be doing a playthrough of Skyrim the Adventure board game. I got everything set up. I believe we're going to do Campaign 1, Chapter 1. Let's see, we got a little backstory here. A group of blades escapes the Great War in Cyrodiil, hoping to find a safe haven in Skyrim. Once they are there, they try to build a normal life, but conflict follows them. Alright, so we have got the Chapter 1, Campaign 1 event cards. We got those shuffled up over here. It says the Markov stronghold is under the control of King Madadok and the Reachmen. It isn't accessible, and it won't accept any threat tokens during this chapter. So a threat token, these little things are the threat tokens. So we'll put one of those on Markov over here, so we can't go over there or put any threat tokens on that. Let's see what else. Deal cards 160, so we got card 162 for ourselves, which is trapped. And during the first turn of the game, we're supposed to have our character card. So we're going to be playing a Bosmer. She's going to have command animal, where we can make an animal attack itself during combat. If we learn alchemy, we get some extra herbs. And if we learn archery, we get extra damage with our bows. This will be, we'll call her North, the Bosmer Wood Elf. Let's see, we got our little setup here. We got Ragged Robes, Fist, Minor Healing Potion, 2 herbs to start with. Our health and stuff is on level 0. We chose 2 items, so we chose the longbow. Of course, because we're the wood elf. So we can aim once in a fight, or we can shoot or dodge. And then we also chose an iron sword, so we'll keep this. We'll keep this in our backpack. We'll keep this in our backpack in case the bow's not going to get the job done. Alright, it's going to be a solo playthrough. This is a first player token, so we keep this under us. It says put another card upside down, and when we draw an event, we only do it when the token is on our turn. So basically every other turn you draw an event. Okay, I think that's it. Let's see. The only other thing, so we're a member of the Blades. We tried to get to Skyrim for peace, but of course things are going to go wrong. This is the Blades deck, so these are other people. We shuffle this and put it to the side. So people in our organization, this represents them. They can die, but we can run into them in the future. We'll just put that on the corner of the map right here, so hopefully those guys don't die. And then we need card 209 to start. So I think we've got everything, and we'll just start reading the quests and jump right into it. Let's see, we got a little more flavor. The High King. Skyrim is ruled by 9 Jarls, 1 for each hold. Reigning over all of them is the High King, the most powerful person in the province. The death of a High King is a momentous event that is bound to bring chaos and disarray to the region. Okay, I think that's it. So we start with 209 to begin play and for special rules. So let's take a look at 209. Year 175 of the 4th era, the Great War rages across Tamriel. A group of young blades recruits goes on their first mission, a patrol around the forest of Cyrodiil. Still, it's around the forest and we're a wood elf. Okay, that makes sense. A Thalmor ambush catches them off guard and they barely escape alive. Upon returning to their camp, they find it desolated. The Thalmor have been here. Cyrodiil is not safe for them anymore. They escape to Skyrim, far from the Thalmor's clutches. In Skyrim, the Reachmen have conquered Markoth, and tensions between them and the Nords are rising. Okay, so that's kind of flavor for what we just talked about. Special rules. There are no special rules for this chapter. So if we fail a main quest, if it reaches its threat limit, we lose the chapter, and then we have to read card 212. So we definitely don't want to put too much threat on our main quest. All right, and speaking of the main quest, This is card 162, so this is the one that we pulled. It's Trapped. Narrance, a traveling explorer, hires me to protect her while exploring some ruins. The place is quiet, yet it makes me feel uneasy. Deep in the ruins, she pulls a lever, and a cage falls right next to me, failing to trap me. We both silently stare at each other. Her disappointment is palpable. It only takes me one strike to defeat her. A note falls from my attempted captor's pocket as she falls. Flip this card. Narrance, it's been too long since we last spoke, and now I come to you asking for assistance. I need you to keep some people secure in your ruins. Their names are on the back of this letter. I'll give you what you've always wanted if you do. Signed, Moiva Karnai. On the back of the letter, I find a list of names of blades, mine included. Place your figure in Whiterun. Right, place our figure in Whiterun. So Whiterun is right here in the middle of the map. All right, so then we have two choices. Option 1, I will recruit a mighty warrior to help me find Moiva Karnai. Choose 2 equipment cards and do 168. So we chose our 2 equipment cards already because we chose the longbow and the iron sword. So we can pick option 1 and get card 168, so get a warrior. Or option 2, reach out to someone wiser than me to help me find Moiva. Choose 2 equipment cards and 170. All right, so I think, what do we want to do? Okay, while we're in Whiterun, I think we are going to go ahead and choose someone wiser. We are a Wood Elf. So let's go ahead and get card 170 out. Alright, we'll get card 170. Alright. Unwanted guests. Edwell the Summoner is still nominally a blade, even though she spends her time researching in the College of Winterhold. Alright, so this quest is going to be in Winterhold. This thing means it level 0, so that's good. If it was 1 or 2, I'd recommend waiting till 1 or 2. So this is our main quest. We need to go to Winterhold, and then we have to clear 365. So that will be a card that we pulled. So we put this in our main quest lane. It can hold 4 threat. So if we ever have more than 4 threat on this card, we lose. So we sit this down here, and we're going to take our little Skyrim token, and we'll find Winterhold on the map, and we'll put this token in Winterhold. So let's see here. All right, so we know we want to go from here up to Winterhold. Okay. So that is all the setup. That's all the setup. So now at the start of our turn, the real turn, the first thing you do is draw an event card. All right, so the events are over here in the corner. So let's see if we go to the world map. So the events are, there's a little space over here where the event cards are. So we're going to pull the event card, we'll read that, and then we'll start our turn and do our actions. All right, let's go back here. Okay, our first event, of course, Vampires on the Road. Our time has come. Move 1 vampire token toward the nearest stronghold. If it reaches the stronghold, degrade it and remove the token. There are no vampire tokens on the board. Place one on a forest space. And it has 2 little threat icons, so I have to put 2 threats. Right. So we will put this event in the discard pile. We'll get our vampire token out. We'll put it in a forest. And then we'll go through that. All right. So first thing we do is we get 2 threat. We got our 2 threat tokens. These represent like chaos and danger in the region. And we can put this on any threat card. Now, this is a event, like an instant event, so it can't hold any threat. But sometimes the world event, sometimes they can. This one cannot though. So we're going to go ahead and put both of these onto our main quest. It can hold 4. So we got to be a little bit careful going forward. And then we'll get a vampire out. Vampire roaming monster. Let me find one of those. Let's see. We got trolls, Daedra, cultists. Where's the vampires? Cultists, dragons. Where's the vampires? Daedra, trolls. Vampire. Okay. We got the vampire token. And what you do is the vampire, all these roaming monster tokens are double-sided. So you don't know if it's going to be Vampire 366 or Vampire 376. You don't know if it's good or bad. We're just going to flip the token and then we'll put it on a forest somewhere. All right, so we flip it. All right, so it is this one, and I don't think we want to deal with the vampires right now, so let's put him, I want to put him down in the rift. Yeah, let's put him down there. Okay, so that was the event phase. So now we can move, so all players can move as the first part of their turn. We can move 4 spaces. So we know we want to go to Winterhold, but I don't know that I want to go there first. I think I want to either do a dungeon or go to the forest, since we're a wood elf. I think on the way to Winterhold, is there a forest? We could go 1, 2, 3, 4. We could stop at this forest. The next turn, go to the cave. The next turn, be a Winterhold. And that should be good. Alright, so let us go ahead and we'll have North start making our way over to the forest. So you can move 4 spaces, 5 if you have a horse. We don't have 5 right now. So we're in Whiterun. We're going to go 1, 2, and come around here to 3. All right, so we are in the forest outside of Winterhold. And then for our action, we're going to explore, so that we're going to go ahead and draw a forest card. So we will give these a quick shuffle. And we will see what we find in the forest. All right. Uglin Buglin, the Valiant Knight. I'm trying to get rid of these filthy vampires. Care to help? I can gain a resource. So this symbol is a resource symbol. I need 2. So we get to roll 3 dice. If I had restoration, we could add that. We need 2 of the circle symbols. So that's the one that's most. 3 sides have circles, 2 sides have triangles, and 1 side has the diamond. And we can push with a soul gem. So that means you can add an extra dice to your roll. So I think we will help Uglin Buglin because we've got a roaming vampire, so it kind of fits with the story. So let's try to do this. For the resource, you can pick ore, soul gems, or herbs. Since we can push with the soul gem, I think what we'll do is we'll take a soul gem. Then that way we have one we can use. All right, so this is the soul gems. We'll add that to our resource pot. Let's see if we can help Uglin Buglin. All right, let us go here. All right, we are trying to get 2 of these. 2 circles, rolling 3 dice. Come on, North. Let's help him out. Excellent. All right, so we have successfully completed the ritual. We gain 2 XP. We get our little XP tokens. Put that in our dashboard. So that's 2 experience for us. 1 and 2. Next up, Uglin Buglin, we discard him, so he will come out of the game. Nobody else can meet him. And we draw quest card 130. All right, so let's see what quest card 130 is. We'll put him in the box. We'll go for 130. So we help Uglin Buglin perform a ritual. Oh no, I don't see 130. Oh, here it is. Ooh, it's just off by 1. Okay. For honor and glory, part 1. Covered in blood, Uglin Buglin is elated. She's like, what kind of ritual did we do? Okay. This is just the beginning. We need to purge the land of this scourge. Come with me. Okay. Place a quest token in that's a ruined dungeon or cave in Winterhold. So the good news is we are in Winterhold. Let me get the book and see what that exact symbol is. That symbol is, so on the map you have caves, mines, tombs, ruins, Dwemer City dungeons. So that is a tomb. Okay, so we've got this one. We're going to put another one of our quest tokens in the tomb in Winterhold. The tomb in Winterhold. So let's see. This is the Winterhold region. This is the tomb is over here. So that's another place that we can go to. And if we go to the tomb, our objective would be to clear 3 Daedra. I believe that's the Daedra symbol. So we would pull 3 of those and try to clear them. Interesting. That is an interesting choice. Okay, so that's the end of our first turn. We drew an event, we moved, we explored, that's the end. So next we put this first player token under the imaginary second player. We don't draw an event card yet because we're playing solo, and we'll go ahead and move again. So we'll go back to the map. It is tempting to just go straight to this one and just do this. But maybe it's better to stick to the plan and go to the cave first. Because I don't know, do we really want to fight 3 monsters right off the bat? No, let's go to the cave first. So start of the turn, we move. Bam, North comes across the cave. Our second action, we're going to explore the cave. So we're going to go in a dungeon. This is how dungeons work. Transition, so dungeon challenge. So when you're in a cave, you fight 2 animals. So there'll be 2 level 0 animals. So we'll get those out. Let's see. 1 and 2. From left to right. So North creeps into the cave. And what do we find? So the first thing we come across, a bear. All right, so we've got to fight this bear. Okay. Let's see. So the bear has 4 light armor. And we did go in with our bow. Has a sneak value of 3, so we'd have to get 3 circles to sneak on him successfully. And this is a tough first fight. Alright, so let's do it. We're going to go ahead and try to sneak. So we have ragged robes, which gives us a sneak of 1. That's the only bonus that we have for sneaking. So we'll get 4 dice. We need 3 circles to sneak up on this bear. We do. So we sneak up on him, which means we get to pick an attack. So he blocks 4 with light armor, or if I do a shoot, it's 1. Ugh, I should have equipped the iron sword. So I think what I'm gonna do is, yeah, either way, we'll do shoot for 1 heavy damage, and that'll take him down to 3 life. Okay, then it's the next turn. So when you're fighting, you roll this die to see what the monster does, and then you can decide what you want to do after that. So the bear is going to skull. The bear is going to maul us for 3 heavy damage. But you know what this wood elf is going to do? We are going to use our command animal. Make an animal attack itself this combat round. So it'll hit itself for 3. 1, 2, 3, and the bear is dead. All right. I think that's how it works. I don't think I have to roll for it. Let's see if I had rolled for it. Ooh, it would have been nothing. But I think I get to do it after we see what it rolls, because everything else you do after you see. So it seems like that would make sense. So the bear dies. We get 1 XP, and then we can pick, do we want a bee treasure or an herb? So we're going to go with a basic treasure. So we'll get our 1 XP. Oh, and when we attacked with the bow, our stamina should have went down by 1. Sorry about that. So bear's dead. 1 XP. Let me get that out. 1 basic treasure. Where's the bee treasures? We got our bee deck here. We'll just give this a quick shuffle. Cut. All right, we got a steel dagger. That's not bad. Sneak 1, damage times 2. That's not bad, actually. I think we're gonna equip this steel dagger and put the bow in our backpack for now, because you can swap weapons in between rounds. It technically costs 1 stamina to swap a weapon, but when you go from one room in the dungeon or cave to the next, you heal up your stamina and your magicka. Your wounds don't heal up. Okay, 1 down, 1 to go. Let's see what the next animal is. It's a skeever. It's got 3 yellow armor defense. So this little rat guy, just clearing out caves. Okay, we are going to try to sneak up on him. So we got ragged robes gives us a dice. The steel dagger gives us a die. Plus you always default to 3 dice on a skill test. If I didn't say that, you always roll 3 to begin with. So 5 dice. We need 1 circle to sneak up on this little guy. We got it. Then we can pick our damage. We're going to use the steel dagger. Even though it does light damage, we're going to do 6 light damage to him. So light always hits light armor. He's got 3 minus 6. 1, 2, 3. Dead. Alright. So we kill the skeever. Not much treasure. He just gives us 1 XP. We'll grab that 1 XP out the box. That will clear the dungeon for us. And whenever you clear the dungeon, you get to draw a treasure. So since we're at level 0, we'll draw a bee treasure. Let's see what else we've got for bee. It is iron boots. Gain a dice for parry actions. Can't use dodge or sneak. So we'll put this in our backpack because that's going to mess up our whole little sneak thing. And we'll flip one of these over to show that we have 4. Okay. So we cleared the dungeon. So now that you cleared the dungeon, you take these 2 cards. We're still level 0. If we were level 1, these would get thrown out of the game. But we're level 0. So we take these 2 cards. We grab the next animal card in the dungeon. We shuffle these 3 together. And we put them back in the stack. So we know skeevers and cave bears, and then 1 other creature of some type are in the dungeon. That's it for that round. This comes back over. New round. We're going to draw a world event. So we'll go back to the map. We will grab an event from over here. Let's see what this event says. Treasure Hunter. This is a world quest. It can hold 2 threat. Riches beyond belief are hidden in ancient chambers. Can you get them without waking the undead menace? 2 threat. A quest in the Pale. Clear 3 Daedra. Quest in the Pale. So we're going to go ahead and put this on the map in the world quest section. Alright, so we go back to the map. We put this in the world quest section. We're going to put a quest token in the Pale. Where is that at? The Pale. Okay, here's the Pale. And it goes in a ruins. So there's a lot of undead in the ruins in this playthrough. Then we get 2 threat. Now we could put threat. There's a bunch of city markers on that side of the map. So we could put threat on the city, but if you do, the city becomes unstable, closed, or rioting, and then you can't get in there. So we'll put 2 more on our cards. So this 2 threat, we'll go ahead and put on For Honor and Glory Part 1. Because that's also clear 3 Daedra. Alright, so we got our quest. We got 4 XP. We need 7 to level up. And this steel dagger is really good. Okay. We don't have any gold or money yet. So I think what we are going to do... I think we're going to stick to the plan. I think we're going to go for Honor and Glory Part 1 and head to the ruins. And skip over our main quest just this one turn. Just one more fight to see how we'll do. Because we can sneak really good now with this steel dagger that we found. I think we'll be okay. Alright, North. So we can move 4 spaces. So she's gonna go right past Winterhold, 2, 3 to the ruins. And we are gonna attempt to do that quest. So let's see. We'll go back over here. For Honor and Glory Part 1. The ruins in Winterhold. She steps into the ruins. A objective, clear 3. And I think that's Daedra. Let me make sure that that's what that symbol is. Clear 3. Oh, these are undead enemies. So clear 3 undead enemies. Won't be able to use our animal for this, but let's go for it. We're adventurers, right? So the Wood Elf creeps through the ruins. She's sneaking through. We'll get 3 undead. 1, 2, 3. All right, the first one is a flamethrower trap. Lovely. 1 heavy. Okay. So when you encounter a trap, instead of stealthing, what you can do is you can try to lockpick. So to lockpick this, you get 2. If you don't, this symbol means everybody takes 3 heavy damage, which would suck. Can't sneak, can't do anything, so ugh. We go right into the flamethrower trap. We need 3 circles, 2 circles on 3 dice to lockpick this thing, and we do not get it. So we take 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. When it gets down to here, we die. This is our last stand when it stops here. So if we took 3 damage again, it automatically would stop on this black cube for last stand. Okay, so next round, we gotta see what does the trap do. Lightning bolt is gonna hit us again for 3. But we can try to beat it. So we're gonna go ahead and attack it. We're gonna try to stab it. We need a triangle. We'll spend 1 stamina to pay for that. 3 dice. We need a triangle to stab the trap. No triangle. I'm gonna spend a stamina to push. No triangle. Ugh. Do we spend another stamina to push? No, I don't think we do. I think we take that damage. Alright, so we miss. We get hit, it goes to our last stand. Now we can run away and lose, which we don't want to do, or we can see what the trap does. It's gonna hit us again. We get 3 dice. We are gonna try to stab it with the triangle. No, actually, before we do that, we'll spend 2 herbs to heal 1. So our herbs are gone. We'll heal 1 so we can do another last stand. He rolled fireball. Now that's the downside of the steel dagger, because it's not easy to... We'll spend 1 stamina at the start of the round to swap out the steel dagger with our longbow. Okay, and then we're gonna spend 1 stamina to shoot. So we need a circle with 3 dice. Are you kidding me? You have got to be kidding me. Okay, that is a miss. So we go back to the last stand. And I think we have to run. If we die, we have to put a threat, 1 threat on every token. And then, do I fail this quest? Is it a fail? Oh, yeah, I would fail. Oh. I will fail this quest. And there is nothing I can do about it. Okay. Yep, 1 more round. Let's see. Rest heals 2 stamina. So I would have to dodge. I would have to try to dodge without getting hit. Or hope that I kill it. So we'll go 1 more turn. The flamethrower got another fire. We need 1 circle on 3 dice. And we can't push. That's our last stamina. Okay, we get the circle. So the trap... Oh, shoot. Sorry, guys. I forgot to go back over to the dice tray. Yep, we got the circle. Flamethrower trap is dead. We get 3 gold. And that was horrible. Horrible. Alright, so we got 3 gold, and then we can try to go through to the next room. So, what happens now is... we go to the next room, so our stamina and magicka goes up. This does not. Our health does not go up. And it feels like we are going to die. I can switch weapons, so I'll put the steel dagger back on. I don't have any herbs to heal. Oh, is this a bad idea? So I basically can't take any hits. If I leave, I'm gonna fail the mission. But I won't have to put threat on everything. And I'm not sure, do I get to flip the monster card and decide after that? Man, that flamethrower trap really wrecked us. Alright, we'll flip it. So we got a Draugr, Sneak 2, Heavy Armor, Swing. So it's got 2 heavy, so the good news is maybe we can take this guy. He doesn't have Ambush. He's got Heavy Armor. We put the Steel Dagger back on. We're gonna sneak. So we're gonna get 5 dice to sneak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 2 circles. This will tell us if it's meant to be for North or not, or if she's just gotta get out of this dungeon. Wow. Wow. She does not do it. It seems like it's not meant to be. Okie dokie. Let's see what the Draugr is gonna do. So it sees her. Lightning bolt. It does not have a lightning bolt. She's gonna go ahead and do a stab attack with 3 dice. She needs a triangle, so the Draugr swings at her, misses. She gets the triangle, stab. Stab does 3 damage to light. He doesn't have any light armor. That will go 1, 2, 3, and he is dead. We get 1 XP and an ore. That's the second monster killed. 1 XP and an ore. North is smoldering in her armor. She's really debating, should she try to go, and we would have had to spend 1 stamina for that attack, but it goes back up once we go into the next room. Can she make it through the final room? She's debating, should she turn around and get medical aid, or can she make it? A vampire fledgling is the last monster. And it has 4 magical armor. So the good news is 1 sneak attack can kill it, because we can do 6 damage if we can sneak successfully. So we need 3 circles to sneak. So we get 3 dice, 4 or 5 with the dagger. Let's try to sneak up on this vampire. We need 3 circles. Oh my gosh, they're not rolling circles. So no sneaking. Let's see what the vampire does. Life drain. 1 hit, 1 circle. So we need to try to dodge that. We're going to spend 3 dice. We need a circle to dodge. Otherwise, we are dead. Circle, we do dodge. Okay. Dodge is out of the way. Next round, the vampire. Axe is a swing. We got to dodge that. We needed a circle. We don't dodge, guys. We don't dodge, and there's nothing I can do. Okay, so North is defeated. She goes down. All the quests get a threat. That puts 3 onto my unwanted guests, which is bad. 1 threat goes on to the world quest. And unfortunately, we get the failure result. My quest was honorable, my strength lacking. Uglin lies dead in front of me. Add a threat and get rid of this card. Wow. Uglin died. That is horrible. And we need to add 1 more threat. Oh, there's no place to put a threat. I'm gonna have to put a threat on the city. What city is far? I guess we'll put a threat on Falkrith. So Falkrith is unstable. We're just getting started. I know of a lair where there's... Oh, this card goes away. I can't... This is done. There's no more... Yeah, because it has this card. So there's no more reading this. Goodbye, Uglin. You put your faith in the Wood Elf. And they were lacking. Okay. So we'll take the monsters. Man, that flame trap. We will, end of the turn, take one more undead. Shuffle it with these guys. Put this in the pile. The good news is we do heal back up. Even though the city is in a lot more danger. End of the turn, we put the first player token on the second guy. We don't draw a quest. Now my main quest has 3, so we gotta hightail it over to we gotta get over there to the city. 3, 4, 5. I need 7 to level up. Yet we need to get over to Winterhold. 2. Okay, so that's our movement. For our action, we're gonna do this unwanted guest quest. So that will clear all the threat off that. The objective, clear 365. So let's get 365. This is our main quest. 365. Oh, let me take this off of here. Man, I can't believe things got ugly quick. 365, an enraged spirit. Sneak 2. It can slash, it can frostbite us. It's got light armor and heavy armor. I'm a little worried about trying to sneak up on this dude. I mean, circles are the most rolled dice, but that's not what we've been doing. So it's got light armor and it's got magical armor. Most of our attacks go against light. I do have an iron sword. I can do 2 heavy, but I could do 6 light. Okay, so we'll sneak. 5 dice with the steel dagger and the ragged robes. Come on, North, can you sneak up on a spirit? Okay, we successfully sneak. So we're gonna use our steel dagger. We're gonna spend 1 stamina to pay for that. We're gonna pick the stab attack. It'll do 6 light damage. So light goes against light, so it has 3. 3 minus 3 is 6. That gets rid of that. So the light armor is gone. Okay, next up, it's the next round. We're gonna spend 1 stamina to equip our bow. So we're equipping our longbow. And let's see what the spirit is gonna try to do to us. Lightning bolt, it misses. So it enraged, it lashes out. We are gonna try to aim and shoot. We can do that once. It'll do 2 light damage. 3 dice, we need a circle. Wow, 1 circle, finally. Okay, it's dead. So we kill the enraged spirit. Let's see. Clear 365. She's agitated. Apparently one of her experiments went wrong, and now there's a spirit in the cellar that won't leave. She asked for my assistance. Okay, so we went to visit Edwell the Summoner. There's an experiment in her basement. The spirit went crazy. We just killed it. So what did she say? Success. Edwell the Summoner is grateful. Gain 3 soul gems and 3 experience. I will take that. 3 soul gems and 3 experience. That's going to be enough for us to level up. All right. Edwell the Summoner uses a spell to trace Moiva Karnai's note. Her eyes go white and she slams her fist on the table. The Khajiit has peculiar allies. A Khajiit caravan outside Falkrith. She falls unconscious. I'll talk to the Khajiit and try to get information on Myvakarnai. I'll ambush the Khajiit and force them to talk about Myvakarnai. Well, it's a wood elf. What do you think? You think we should talk? I mean, it feels like she would probably... But she does have a lot of sneak and a bow, though. Wood elf lives in the trees. Maybe not. Don't like people from the forest. I think we're gonna go with ambush. Yeah, we're gonna ambush the Khajiit and force them to talk about Myvakarnai. 178. So this card is gone. We'll get 178. I mean, we only died once, right? Like, what's... Alright. So we're going to put a quest marker in Falkreath. The Khajiit are quietly spending the night on the outskirts of Falkreath. Alright, so we completed our quest. We'll take our... We are picking up our marker from the top of the map. So we took our marker from here. Our main quest is in Falkreath now. It recommends that we're level 1. Okay, so we did our quest in Winterhold. We're gonna go ahead and shuffle. Oh no, this is 365, so this is gone. We don't need to shuffle anything. While we're in Falkreath, I think we're gonna craft. So in order to craft, oh, and we're gonna sell some items. So I am going to sell these iron boots. So we'll sell these iron boots for 2 gold or 2 septims. Septims is gold in Skyrim. So let's see, we got 1 and 2. So now we've got... Oh, I think this is not... I think it's just 1. We have 3 gold now. Alright, so we'll sell this. We'll get shuffled back into the B deck. And then the steel dagger and the iron sword. Do we want to do anything with those? Let's see. We got 3 money. I think we're going to go ahead and buy an enchantment. So we can enchant our longbow for 2 soul gems. We've got 4 soul gems. So let's get out the enchantment deck. And the way it works is smithing, it costs 2 ore to like upgrade this with smithing, or 2 soul gems to upgrade it with enchanting, and we could craft the longbow for 2 ore if we wanted to do that. But we are going to enchant. So let me shuffle the enchantment deck. We'll spend 2 soul gems. We'll see what we get. We are getting enchantment. Fortify stamina regeneration. When using rest, gain 1 additional stamina. That one's just okay. Now I can spend 1 more soul gem to pull another card. I forgot to reset my stamina. I think I will do that. So we'll spend 1 more soul gem. We got 1 left. We'll pull another enchantment and hope that it's not the exact same enchantment. Fire damage. When facing undead, gain 1 damage to all your attacks. This would have came in handy. So this is good. We'll put, now we got a fire bow. So we'll slot this behind here. Fire damage bow. We'll shuffle this back in. Let's see, we're in Winterhold. Winterhold, do they sell soul gems? They do, but they cost 4. Soul gems cost 4. Do I want to try to... So let's see. Let me go to the close-up view. And then we'll take a look at what Winterhold has. Okay, so Winterhold has arrows, or what else is that? The magical items. So ore costs 7, herbs cost 4, soul gems cost 4. So I don't have 4 gold. I don't really want to go to the market and buy a magical market item. I think we're good with the fire arrows versus the undead. That could at least help us with the world quest, if we want to try to do that world quest later. Okay, we'll stick with that. That's going to be the end of our turn. So then we do have to check to level up. So to level up, you need 7 XP. We've got 3, 6, 7, 8. So we do level up. Like so. That will come off there. So then we get to pick a skill. So ideally, I think we just go with archery, because archery will give us an extra damage if we pick that. So I think after that fight, she learned something for her defeat with the fire traps and the undead in the ruins near Winterhold. So we're gonna get this archery skill, put that in our slot. Our XP goes away, and then the second thing you do is you can increase the value of one of these, and it's either gonna be life or stamina. I feel like it really felt like we got down to the bottom of this thing so fast. Do we need more life? We just have to try not to get hit. Let's go with stamina. So we'll increase our stamina by 1. And that's it for this turn. We have completely leveled up. All right. Am I forgetting anything? So we've got our Khajiit Warfare. We don't have any side quests right now. We probably need to go in the cave and do some more dungeons, but we are level 1, so we could go to Falkirk directly and try to do this. It'll take a couple of turns to get there. Maybe we can stop at a cave on the way. All right, so that's going to be the end of the round. This comes over to here. First thing you do is draw a world event, because we're doing events every other turn. So let's draw an event. It is preparing for the storm. The Thieves Guild in Riften is hoarding items in case they are needed. 2 threat, put a token on Riften, hoard resources. Speech, gain 2 XP and 8 gold. Okay, that might be decent. So this is a world quest. You can have up to 4 world quests, I believe, at once. So we'll put that world quest on the map. We got to take 2 threat, and I will put both of those onto my Khajiit Warfare card, and then we'll activate. So I think we start heading down to Falkirk. We could stop in the forest. 1, 2, 3, 4, or we could go to that cave. We know we got cave bears and stuff. Our bow does an extra damage now. Let's see, where do we want to go? I am tempted to go back into the forest just to get another personal quest so that I don't have to worry about this running out. Let's see, if we go 1, 2, 3 and come down here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna take us 3 turns. If we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, still it's gonna take us a couple of turns. So I think, yeah, let's just have her. Let's have her go ahead and start traveling towards Falkirk. Alright, so she's gonna go 1, 2, 3. that the closest forest? Yep. She'll go 1, 2, 3. And then we'll have the Wood Elf will explore the forest near Eastmarch. Alright, so we'll grab our forest card. Oh. Oh. Giant attack. Did I pick forest? I did. Nomad Giant. Giants roam the roads, displaced by other creatures on the land. Clear 369. This is not going well. 369. Okay. So we ran into a giant in the forest. Oh my gosh. I think we have to run from this. It's got 6 light armor, 2 heavy armor. Yeah, I think we're gonna run. I don't think we're gonna fight this guy. And I don't know if you decide that at the beginning or if you have to do 1 round. If anybody knows, can put that in the comments. Pushing and comment, dealing damage, final blow, escaping combat, 35. At the beginning of each player's turn before rolling for the enemy action, any player can decide to escape. They removed from the battle, take no further damage. We add a threat token to any card that can accept them. If the combat is part of a quest and the escaping player is the one holding the quest card, the quest is automatically failed. It's not part of a quest. I would have to put a threat on every card, which means that card would fail. This would almost fail. Sheesh. This is the Kobayashi Maru. It's like a no-win scenario. Wow. I mean, that kind of, if I have to do that, I might as well just try to fight him. Right? Yeah, I might as well just try to fight him. And at the beginning of the combat, I could sneak and do twice as much damage. There's no way. There is no way. Okay, maybe we'll get lucky. Okay, so let's go ahead and go. Brutal. 6 light armor. And light has to be on light and heavy has to be on heavy. So light and heavy. And at the start of combat, I think I'm going to change my weapon. I can do 6 light damage and he blocks 6, so that'll just do 1 damage. I think I'm going to change my weapon to the iron sword before we start fighting. That will do 2. Either way, man, it really doesn't matter. Because if I do 2, it's still going to go down by 1. I have to hit this guy so many times. Sheesh. Yeah, I'd have to hit him so many times. So the easiest die to hit with, the steel dagger is the easiest die to dodge with. The easiest die to hit with. I don't even know that I have enough stamina to beat this guy. I don't think I do. It's gonna be impossible. I can swing with the steel dagger. Yep, it's gonna be impossible. I should just take the L now. And then I have to try to get over here, try to get to 378. Otherwise, I'm gonna fail this quest. So I won't draw a quest card next turn. mean, I technically could swing on him with the steel dagger and not spend any stamina, which means by the time I get down to here, I have to hit him 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 to clear the red off of him. All right, enough talk. Let's just go for it. All right, so he can sneak. We can sneak on him with 2, so we will sneak. We're just gonna use 3. We're gonna use the bow. Sneak up. We need 2 circles. We get it. We're gonna use the stamina to do 1 heavy. So when you match, you automatically do 1 damage. That'll take that down to 3. Then we're gonna see what the giant's gonna do. He got an axe. He's gonna crush us for 7. So we would have to try to dodge. So I would spend a stamina to dodge. I would need a triangle. I dodge. Next round, let's see what he does. Swords, another crush for 7. Okay, I think we'll try to dodge again. We'll spend a stamina. We dodge. Let's see what he does this time. Skull, swing for 4 light, and hit everybody. Okay, now we'll try to attack. So we're gonna do the shoot. So we need 2 circles. I could push. Try to get another circle. Yep, so he takes 1 damage. He hits us for 4. We have 1 block, so we take 3. 1, 2, 3. We are down 1 away from our last stand marker. Then let's see what he does this time. Oops. Another swing. We'll take that. We'll shoot. 3 dice, 2 circles. Another hit. He hits us. We're on our last stand. Next up, let's see what he does. I need to heal and rest. Try to dodge that. I need a triangle. I dodge. Next round, what does he do? I gotta try to dodge that. I dodge. Next round, what does he do? I gotta try to dodge that. We dodge. Next round, come on, miss. Nope. We gotta try to dodge that. We dodge again. Next round, the giant keeps swinging and swinging. He's still trying to crush us. And I don't dodge. So we get defeated again. We'll put all these back up. We have to put a threat on everything. Threat on here. Threat on the world quest. Threat on the other world quest. So this world quest can only hold 2, which means it fails. And it says add 2 vampire tokens to any forest space. So 2 more vampire tokens. The world is getting filled with vampires. The vampires are in the forest. And he has crushed us. And this does not say discard, so I guess we shuffle this back into the forest deck. We'll shuffle this back in. We got our 2 vampire tokens. We'll just go ahead and throw these on the board. All right, and then they can go in forest spaces, so we'll put 1 way up here in the corner. And we'll put the other one right here. And this wood elf north is really struggling. Okay, so we got 1 here, 1 here. That's the end of that round. Another defeat. Got the hard knock life. We put it over here. We don't draw a quest card. Now we can move 4. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's no way that I can get all the way here before we draw that next card. Because I know there's an event card. We can move 1, 2, 3, 4. Closest we can get is to the caves. Because I know there's an event card that adds 1 threat to everything. And if we fail this quest, we lose chapter 1. Yep, if we lose, we lose. If we lose, we lose. That would be the story of North. Okay, so let's see. So she is licking her wounds after barely surviving the giant attack. Barely. And she is going to... We don't want to deal with this vampire. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Okay, so for her turn, she's almost to Falkreth. That's where she's trying to get to. Falkreth is unstable because we had to put a threat token on there. In this turn, she's going to explore the cave. So again, just as a refresh, we know for caves, we get 2 animals. Now with her command animal ability, this should be right up her alley. All right, 2 animals, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. First one is the bear. All right, a bear. We'll get him set up in the tray. Light damage. We're probably gonna have him attack himself at once per turn ability, but we will see. All right, his armor is 4. First, we'll try to sneak. We will, in the beginning, we'll equip the light dagger to try to sneak. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dice to sneak. We need 3 circles. We do sneak successfully. We're gonna spend 1 stamina. And we're gonna pick our stab attack that does 6 damage because it's 3 times 2 because we snuck successfully. So 6 damage. His armor is 4, so he'll take 2, 1, 2. The bear growls at us. Let's see what he's going to do on his turn. And then we can decide if we're gonna do command animal or not. Oh, he's going to miss us. So since he misses, I think we'll go ahead and attack him with the dagger again. No, we'll spend a stamina to switch from our steel dagger. We just spent the stamina. We'll switch from our steel dagger to the iron sword. We can actually hold both of these at the same time. I should have been doing that. But that's okay. For this turn, we'll just do it like this. And he will attack. So 3 dice. We're gonna try to do the slash attack. So we need a triangle. Triangles are what's ruling the day. All right, that'll do 2 damage. 1, 2. Bear's dead. All right. So we're able to slay the bear. We get 1 XP. And we get a bee treasure. Bee treasure. Our bee treasure is turn lesser undead. Restoration spell. Turn and banish. Only affects undead. So we'll put this in our backpack. It's worth 5 gold. We want to sell this scroll. And we'll continue down the dungeon. We put our stamina back up. Next monster is the Skeever. 3 light. Transition. We'll try to sneak up on him. 5 dice. Steel dagger. We sneak. We'll use the steel dagger to do a stab for 6 damage. That'll kill the Skeever. We get 1 XP. Piece of cake. 1 XP. We cleared the dungeon. So we get a bee treasure. There's our bee treasure. Amulet of the Hunter. Gain a dice when fighting animals. when facing animals. So that's definitely good for us. So yeah, we like that. Okay, so now we are level 1 instead of level 0. So these guys are out of the game. We won't see them again if we fight animals. Okay, that is our turn. First player token moves back to us. In the moment that we have been dreading, are we gonna pull that card that says world event, every event gets a thing? Let's see. It is Contract on Cultists. The Black Sacrament has been performed. A group of cultists must die. The Brotherhood demands it. 2 threat. A token on Falkrith. Clear 1 human and 1 machine. 1 human and 1... What is that symbol? That is... Daedra. 1 human and 1 Daedra. 2 threat. Okay, so this goes on here. We gotta put 2 threat out. And I don't have any extra quests. So that means I'm gonna put this in some towns. Really, this world is... I've played this a little bit before, but I've never had the... I usually have more quests. I don't know. Probably because she keeps dying. So we will put 1 on... Let's see. I guess Riften is unstable. No market stuff. Which one has a market that I probably don't care about? I could put 1 on Winterhold. I don't think I care about that market that much. Yeah, we'll go ahead. We'll put a threat. We'll put a threat on Winterhold too. Okay. So we've got 3 towns that are unstable because North doesn't know what she's doing. Okay. Next up. We are going to move to Falkrith, and we're gonna try to do our quest because it's got 3 threat on it, and if we don't get this bad boy knocked out, we're gonna end up auto failing it. So sneaking up on a Khajiit. Okay, most of them are asleep, and only 1 keeps guard. I prepare my weapons and jump from the shadows. Objective, clear 378. Okay, now, whenever we do these clear quests, it hasn't been looking good, so we'll see. Clear 378. We've got Khajiit guard. Maybe talking looks better. Alright, so let's see. Yellow and a red. They do have ambush. We'd have to get 5 successful dice to sneak up on them successfully, otherwise we get hit. Alright, so let me see here what we can do. We need 5, so I guess we'll try to sneak up on them anyways. We do get 5 dice, so it's possible. Oh, so close. Nope. So we don't sneak up on them. That means they get to ambush us with a skull. So they're gonna hit us for 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, then we do the first round of combat. Lightning bolt is nothing, and we are gonna hit them back with... We can do a stab for 3 light. They block 3. That would just do 1 damage. Yep, we'll swing with the iron sword because it's nothing else that we've really gained from doing anything. Or do we do the bow? Because we get 1 extra damage. We'll do the bow. So we'll spend the stamina at the beginning. And we will swap out these two for the longbow. Oh, actually, I can't do that this turn because I already snuck with the steel dagger, so I have to use it. So we'll just attack with the, we'll swing with the iron sword. The hit does 1 damage. Let's see what the guard does this turn. Misses, we'll swing with the iron sword again. Yeah. Hit, 1 damage. Let's see what the guard does. Miss, swing with the iron sword again. Oh, I'm spending a stamina. Spend the stamina, spend the stamina. Hit. So we've cleared the light. Okay. Oh, sorry about that. I was rolling on the other side. But we just hit twice and cleared the light. So now he had rolled 2 blanks, so he missed those last 2 turns. Let's see what he does this turn. 2 swords, which is a stab for 4 light. I think we have to try to dodge this. So we'll try to dodge with circles. We do dodge. Let's see what he does the next round. A skull. I think we need to try to dodge that too. We dodge with a circle. Let's see what he does this turn. He misses. Let's see, what can we kill him with? A light attack for 2 will kill him. So I can swing for free. But I would need to get a diamond. Or I could swing for 1 and hit him. So we'll spend a stamina. We are almost out of stamina. Use the iron sword, I need a circle. Alright, hit him, he's got 1 life left. Okay. I rolled circles. Okay, now let's see what he does. Stab for 4. But we can try to hit him. So we'll just try to hit him. We need 1 circle on the swing. We got the 1 circle that takes him out. Okay, so that is cleared. So we've cleared the Khajiit. We'll put our wounds back up. We'll put our stamina back up. Oops. We'll flip this over. Success. The guard dies screaming. His friends, terrified, pay me to spare their lives. Gain 7 gold and 2 XP. Place a quest token next to Solitude. So we'll put another quest token next to Solitude. It asked us to put 1 there in the beginning since we're playing solo. We'll get 7 gold and 2 XP. So that'll take us up from 2 to 4 XP and 7 gold from 3 to 5, 6, 7, 8 gold. Then it says, the commotion draws the Khajiit out of their tents. I have 100 men surrounding this camp, I scream. They seem to buy my bluff. When I inquire about Moiva, they hastily tell me how she betrayed them. They think she's now working with some foreign power. Get card 180. All right, card 180. Let's see. 180, 77, 79. 180 is out, so we'll go to 180. Yeah, 180 is not there because of the setup, right? Is that right? Okay, yep, so we get card 183. When you're playing solo, it tells you to discard 180, 181, and 182, so that means we'll take 183. And it says the Thalmor evidence card. Moiva is definitely working for the Thalmor. The organization has no right to operate in Skyrim. The High King needs to know about this urgently. Gather all players in Solitude. Then flip this evidence card. Okay, so we can go to Solitude and flip the evidence card. All right. Okay, so we did the quest. We killed the Khajiit guards. End of the round. This goes to the NPC. And is there a token in Falkret? There's a token in Riften. There's contract on cultists. We're going to go ahead and swap our longbow with our other equipment while we are outside of combat. And I think we might try to do this world quest. Falkret is closed, right? Yeah, it is. Of course it's closed. That's my regret. No market in Falkret. Okay. So this card was the Black Sacrament has been performed. Clear 1 human and 1 Daedra. So we are in Falkret. We could try to do this. Contract on cultists. I think that's what we're going to do. 1 human and 1 Daedra. Let's go for it. All right, so the start of our turn, and then after that, we'll keep moving on because this is a world quest. Clear 1 human and 1 Daedra. So we got 1 human, 1 Daedra. Okay. We got 4 XP, so we need 8 XP to level up. Yep, let's do that. All right, so the human is a bandit berserker. 4 light armor, sneak 3 with ambush. Okay, and hopefully this time I won't switch back and forth as much because I end up like not recording the thing that I want to record. All right, so he's got 4 light armor. We got our bow equipped right now. He's got sneak 3. We can get 4 dice if we use the bow. Or I could spend a stamina and equip the steel dagger at the start and try to sneak up on him with that. And I think I will do that. So I'm going to equip my steel dagger and my longsword. Because they're both one-handed. So he's equipping these things. That gives him an extra die. So we got 5 dice to sneak up on him. We need 3 circles. No luck with that. Which means he ambushes us, so he's going to do his swing. 1 hit. We're going to take 1 damage. He always does what's worse. So for us, it would be heavy attack. So we take 1 damage. Next round, what does he do? It's going to be another heavy attack. What do we do? We can slash for 2 heavy with 3 dice. We need a triangle. Let's go for the triangle with the iron sword. 3 dice. We get the triangle. He takes 2 damage. 1, 2. We take 1 damage. We're down 2 stamina. All right, next round. Let's see what he does. He misses. We are going to spend a stamina to iron sword him again. Nope, we needed a triangle. Next round, what does he do? He misses. We are going to spend a stamina. We need a triangle. 1, 2. All right, he's dead. We get 1 XP and 3 gold. So let me grab that XP. We'll get our 1 XP. And we'll get our 3 septums. Let's see, 3. So that means this would become, we got 8. So 8 plus 3 is 11. So we'll flip one of these over. There we go. We got 11. And then the Daedra. So our stamina will go back up. We're still hurt though. Dremoric Curl. All heavy armor. We'll try to sneak on him. We need 3 dice to sneak on him. He's got all heavy, which means we can one-shot him with the steel dagger. So 5 dice, so we need 3 circles. Come on, 3 circles. Oh, we sneak up on him. We're going to use our steel dagger to do 6 light damage. because it's 3 doubled. We'll spend our stamina. Sneak, he never saw us coming. 6 damage, throat slit, dead. Alright, 1 XP, 1 soul gem. Fantastic. Finally something goes smoothly. 1 XP, so that takes us up to 6 XP. And we get a soul gem. So we got 2 more soul gems. Okay, then let's go back to the quest. Shuffle 145 with the top 4 cards of the event deck and discard this card. Oh, okay, I guess that's all we get. So these guys, Daedra, let me get the Daedra deck out. Daedra, shuffle him back in. Oh no, wait, he's a 0. He's a 0, so he gets discarded because we're level 1. And he gets discarded because we're level 1. So those guys come out. And then I find card 145. 145. Take the top 4 cards of the event deck. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Shuffle these together. And we'll put these back on the event deck. And this will get discarded. Okay. That's the end of the turn. We'll move this back over here. We'll go ahead and draw an event card. This quest marker can come off. Our event card is a call to arms world quest. The companions are looking for new members to join their ranks. Can you prove yourself worthy? Quest and might run to test our might. Okay, so we'll put this over here. We'll go ahead and put a quest marker in white run right here. And then we got to add 2 threat. We'll put 1 on the world quest and we'll put 1 on our Thalmar card. And then we'll have North start heading up to Solitude. Question is, does she want to try to deal with this vampire? I have no idea how bad that vampire is. Or if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, I can't get to the vampire. I can get to a mine. Do I want to go to the mine or not? Let's see. Let's see. What do we do? What do we do? I think there's another cave we could go to and kind of deal with some more animals. We get an extra dice. We could stop in the forest. Let's see, if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, we could do 2 caves and then be up there. Or we could stop at Morthal. Okay, I think we're gonna go ahead and so we'll move our 4. So we drew out our event. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and go into that cave. So let's go ahead and, because we got 6 XP. If we get 2 more XP, we can level up and be level 2. So let's go ahead and go for that. We got a decent amount of gold. We can stop at the city and do something there. All right, so 2 animals while we're in the cave for chapter 1. First animal is a saber cat. All right, scratch and bite. All right, let's try to get rid of this guy. He's got a magic, no, light and a heavy. Light and a heavy. Oh, here's the heavy. In here. In here. Sneak, it costs 3. We got our steel dagger and our iron sword equipped, so we get 5 dice with the ragged robes. 3, 4, 5. We'll spend 1 stamina. Try to sneak. Well, not yet. We'll spend it after this. We need 3 circles. We got 3. We spend 1 to sneak, and the best attack for us to do would be... we'll just do the swing attack for 2 light. And then we don't have to spend a stamina with our steel dagger, so that'll get rid of his light attack. The saber cat is going to 2 swords. He misses us. We are going to spend a stamina and do a stab. We're looking for triangles. Got him. All right, so he's gone. 2 XP, and we'll take 2 herbs. Right, 2 XP and 2 herbs. That's going to be the 8 that we need. And our 2 herbs. All right, next up, we are going to go ahead and let's see. We are going to try to see what the next monster is. So stamina goes back up. And next up we have a mud crab. He's got 1 heavy, level 0, sneak with 1 dice. We got the sword and the knife out. Try to sneak on him. Oh, we did not sneak. Wow. We did not sneak. Oh, and I forgot, because we have the amulet of the hunter, we get an extra die. I know you guys missed that roll, but I rolled like all triangles. All right, so next let's see what the mud crab does. He misses. We'll get 4 dice. We'll hit him with the iron sword. No, we'll hit him with the stabbing with the steel dagger. We need a triangle. He's dead. 1 XP. All right, fantastic. These 2 guys are level 0, so they come out the game. We get our 1 XP. The mud crab doesn't drop anything but XP. We finished the dungeon, so we get a basic treasure. Our basic treasure is iron war axe. It's 2-handed. 2 gold. We'll put this in our backpack. Then hold 4 things in the backpack. This is all reset. I think that's it. So then at the end of the turn, we level up. So 8 XP. Whenever you level up, all your XP goes away, so you don't get to hold any over. 8 XP gone. We are going to go with alchemy, because that's our second ability that gives us some cool bonuses. Let me find the alchemy token. Alchemy. All right, we'll slot alchemy in here. We are level 2. And we can add up another one of these. So let's go with health. We'll boost our health up 1. And for alchemy, after learning that once per game turn, when we collect a resource, we can roll an alchemy test and get an extra resource for every diamond we get. All right. That's the end of this turn. This goes over here. All right, then we will keep north heading towards Solitude. That's 4 more spaces. 1, 2, 3. So I can either go in a cave or stop in the forest. I think let's stop in the forest again. I mean, we are a wood elf, even though we had bad luck. And let's go ahead and draw the forest card. It is the BAM. Caravan Trader. I've traveled all across this land, seen many things. Care to share some stories in mead? Gain 1 resource. Well, it's too bad I don't have speech, and I just leveled up, so I don't have any XP. All right, so the resource I'm gonna gain, we're gonna pick ore, so we can try to upgrade our weapon eventually. So we'll grab a ore mineral, and then because of my alchemy test, alchemy skill, I get to make an alchemy skill test. So I'll get 4 dice, and let's see if we roll any diamonds. 4 dice, looking for diamonds to get more ore. Oh, 2. So I get 2 more ore. So that will let us have 4 ore. All right. Now we're going to tell some campfire stories with Zabam. The speech test, we get 3 dice. We need 2 circles. We can push with XP. I don't have any XP, so there's no pushing. We got 2 circles. All right, so success. Gain 2 XP and 3 resources. 3 XP and 3 resources. That's not a bad haul. So 3 XP. And then I think we're going to take 3 soul gems. Try to get some enchanting going on. Okay. Now we can discard the BAM and get a quest. And that's what we're going to do. So we'll take him out of the game. We'll get card number 7. Let's see what he wants. Let's see. Number 7. Moon Sugar Rising Part 1. And this is in Windhelm. Okay, Khajiit have wares if you have coins. So we'll put a token in Windhelm. Where's Windhelm? Where is Windhelm? Oh, it's over here. Okay, so that was our exploration phase. We got that quest. It's the end of the turn. We passed it. Token comes to us. We draw a world event. Let's see what this event is. Killing cultists. It is an active event. So active events, they go in this little section right here. There can just be one of them. Attack from a distance, get away unseen. Once per turn, one player can gain a dice on any skill test in any one encounter. And then 2 threat. So that's not bad. So we have to add 2 threat to something. That can't hold any threat. I can put 1 on the Thalmor and 1 on Moon Sugar. 1 on the Thalmor, 1 on Moon Sugar. Okay, and then we're going to move. So I think, does Morthal have, it does have the bow deck. I could go to Solitude. Solitude does have the market. And then we can turn in the quest. Okay, so let's do that. So let's see, we're going to go back over here. It's our turn to move. All right, so we're getting close to Solitude. So North is gonna go 1, 2 to Solitude. We'll start our turn there. So first thing we're gonna do is a market action. So Solitude has all 3 of the market decks. So let's see what the market decks, the names are. So it's the Might market deck, the Shadow market deck, and the Sorcery market deck. So Shadow market has bows and stuff. So let's look at that. So to do a market action, we're going to spend 1 gold to do a market action. We're going to look at the Shadow deck. And by look at it, I mean we're just going to shuffle it and draw one card, and then we can decide if we want to buy it, or we can spend another gold to draw another card. All right, so shadow deck, market action. Let's see what we get. Leather armor, sneak +3. It costs 6 gold. Sneak 1, 3 light armor protection. I think we buy this. So we got 10 gold. 6, we'll get 4 back. And we will have a nice set of leather armor. And we'll get our 4 septums change. And then we're going to sell this turn lesser undead. We're going to sell this for 5. This will get shuffled back into the B deck. Because it doesn't seem like we're... There are a lot of vampires out though. That might be a mistake. But either way, we sold it. Nobody said North was the brightest bulb on the block or whatever it is. Okay. Do we want to sell the Iron War Axe? Let's see. The Iron War Axe is 2-handed. Do I just hold on to this for now? I think I'd rather keep the sword and dagger combo. We'll sell the Iron War Axe for 2 gold. So 2 more septums. This goes back into the B treasure, and that makes me feel like maybe I should do one more market action and check the shadow deck for something. I think let's do that. Let's do one more market action. We'll spend a septum. See what else is in the shadow deck. It's a glass dagger. It costs 8. It is better. It could technically do 10 damage on a sneak. Do I have 8? 5, 6, 7, 8? I do. So I'm gonna spend all my money. 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna buy this glass dagger. We're gonna sell this steel dagger for 5. This gets shuffled back into the B deck. Okay, I think we're done with that. Now let's do some crafting. So we got 4. Got 4 ore. So this needs 5 soul gems to be upgraded. I do have 5. I could put an enchantment on this glass dagger, and then that's all I can do. And then I could put... Is it better to just go all out with this? No, I think I'm going to spend 2 ore to do an upgrade to my bow. And then we'll spend 2 ore to do an upgrade to the longsword. So that's 4. We're just going to go with whatever we pull. Alright, so we got our enchantments. We are going to do an upgrade. So first is going to be an upgrade to the bow. Let me move these aside. So our longbow already has fire damage. Give this a quick shuffle. 2 ore to upgrade the longbow. Let's see what we get. Bam. Our upgrade is +2. So enchantments go on the top, upgrades go on the side, and you just see where it lines up. Alright, so now our shooting does 3 heavy damage. So that's good. I'll take that. And then we're gonna put 2 on here on the iron sword. Alright, so we spent our 4 ore. Let's see, for the iron sword we get +1 and +1. That's not bad. So the swing does 2 and the stab does 3. I mean, that's what we got, so that's what we're going with. Alright, so now the question is, do I just want to go all in, spend 5, and put an enchantment on this glass dagger? What do you guys think? Is that what we should do? Should we enchant the glass dagger? I think why not? Why not? We'll blow all our soul gems. I mean, she's not happy with how her fights have been going. A frost giant, or at least a giant in the forest, smashed her. She got took out by a fire trap and a bunch of undead. She's barely been surviving, so she's really looking for ways to get stronger. 5 soul gems, enchantment. What's it gonna be? Shock damage. When facing dwarven enemies, gain 1 damage to all your attacks. Okay, well. It's an electric, but it only works against like the machine type dwarven constructs. So we'll see. We'll see if that comes in handy in the future. So that's our market action. We've upgraded our bow, our long bow, upgraded the iron sword, enchanted the glass dagger. We purchased some high-end leather armor and the glass dagger. So we got 2 purchases from the market. And now we are going to do our quest. So gather all players in solitude. Then flip all the evidence cards you have, which is this one. This is our evidence card. Gain 2 XP if there are at least 2 tokens next to solitude. Take card 210 and read it out loud. Otherwise, take card 211. When we go to solitude, we do have 2 tokens here. One that starts you with, and then the one that we got. All right, so let's get our 2 XP. That's gonna give us a total of 5 XP. And then we'll get card 210 and read it out loud. Card 210. You listen to the High King. The Thalmor shouldn't be operating in my kingdom. But you don't know, do you? The war is over. The Dominion and the Empire have signed an armistice. The Blades have been disbanded. I have granted you an audience out of respect, but you must leave my palace immediately. Take this, and may Talos watch over you. The High King gives you a sack of septims. Find a place to hide. A storm is coming your way. Flip this card. Each player gains 5 gold. Chapter 1 is complete. Place all the cards and surplus tokens in a different save game box for each player. All right, so we completed chapter 1. It's kind of rough. We get our 5 gold. But we made it. We didn't lose any blades. And that will conclude our playthrough of chapter 1 of Skyrim the Adventure Game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Feel free to like and subscribe. And we'll see if we do Chapter 1 Part 2 Adventure. Thanks for watching.